Hi, my name is Jason. This is my family, and we love to travel to the beach, or the lake,
in the forest, on the coast,
to the mountains, and even deep underground. I hope you come along as we travel all around our home state of California, the greater United States, and beyond. We invite you to come join us as we go exploring. Well, it's almost summer, so it's time to get the RV ready. We have a big trip planned for this June, so we wanted to get in a quick shakeout weekend run to make sure everything in the RV is working right. The slide out appears to be working. Don't worry, once we make sure all the systems are functioning, we'll work on cleaning. The camera's online and the mount is holding up. Let's hit the road. For this shakeout trip, we're just taking a couple weekend days and not going too far. We picked a lakeside campground about 80 miles away called Tuttletown Recreation Area in the foothills of the Sierras for our first night. The drive through the valley into the foothills in May is beautiful. The campground loop we picked to stay in was called Acorn Loop, and it sat up on the top of the hill above the lake. We arrived with no reservation on a popular weekend, but the campground hosts helped us to find a pretty nice spot. After we got camp set up, we went for a walk down to the lakeside. The beach here is pretty gravelly and is more like a launching spot for watercraft, and the water is snow runoff, so it's freezing. But it was a warm day, so we dipped our feet in. found a nice hiking trail to take back to our campsite instead of walking the road. It turned out there were several hiking trails that went all around the lake. The trail was pretty smooth and pretty well packed. In fact, in some places, Jack could even ride his scooter. It was a nice walk back to our campground.
Why aren't you laughing at my joke?
What joke?
I said, that person just said, I was talking about you. What? That was funny. Funny as
Once we got back to the campground, we set up the badminton set that we had picked up at Fred Meyer on our Oregon coast trip. We then spent the afternoon having a fun competition. After our badminton competition, the kids gathered up some kindling to start a fire, while Jody and I got dinner ready. Nothing beats grilled burgers when you're camping. Well, except maybe a nice warm campfire and s'mores.
My phone is at, like, it says the rain is going to end here in 31 minutes.
Okay.
My phone is at like 87. Or 88.
Here? Yep.
Oh my gosh, it's only 46. No wonder we're
The next morning, we awoke to cold rain. So we all hunkered down, turned the heater on, and bundled up. With no prospects for another hike, we decided to break camp and hit the road early. We decided to do some sightseeing, and since the skies were clearer away from the lake, maybe we'd try to drive into Yosemite. However, it turned out that the rain down in the foothills meant snow up at the pass going into Yosemite Valley. We stopped the RV at a turnaround and took some pictures. Snow in May. How crazy. To avoid the risk of getting snowed in, we decided to head back down into the valley to our next night's destination. We are going to be staying at a Harvest Host location in Merced called the Vista Ranch Winery. There's a large event center here for weddings and such, and a small tasting room. For harvest hosts, they have 3 spots out back by the orchard that have electrical hookups. We walked around a bit at first to check out the grounds, then hit the tasting room. The kids were welcome to come along too. Your tasting room had the usual selection of gifts that are found in wineries, including locally made soap, shirts, jewelry. We tasted some of the wine, and then we ended up getting a bottle and headed back to the RV to watch the sunset and discuss all the various things that we discovered needed attention on the RV. We found that the generator needed tuning up and it was surging. The slide out was a little bit sticky. And the coach batteries weren't holding a charge. We decided those would have to be replaced. Soon it was time to get ready for bed, and our trip had come to an end. I've got some projects to do, but we will see you next time when we hit the road for our big summer trip.